We are joined now by Mississippi College senior wide receiver Alex Archer. Alex, out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Alex, thanks so much for your time, and we appreciate you joining us. Congratulations on your good start to the season. I know that last year you were injured, you didn't see the field at all, and this year you've had a big impact. What's been the biggest difference? I understand that your off season prior to this year was a little bit different than what you've done in the past. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, in the past, I went home every summer and just did my own thing, working out and stuff like that. And yeah, it got me in good shape and stuff, but it wasn't the same thing that we did this summer. This summer, I stayed here and worked out with my teammates, and some of the coaches are up here helping us get motivated to work out. So, and we actually ran a lot more this summer, so I felt like I could go longer in practice and stuff, and it really helped my endurance and my strength on the field. So.
I know, players probably hear coaches talk about that thing all the time, and it just doesn't register until the player makes that extra commitment. And I guess that's something you've now found out firsthand, that what they preach is really true.
Oh, definitely. And, I've heard it all my years here. This is my 4th year here, so, and I've been hurt basically every year except this year, knock on wood. Well,
you had a great start to the season, and I think the play that we all remember is the play of the year right now is that long touchdown catch that Jonathan Redd threw. That in the game against Weber, that was the 3rd time you guys had run that play, and you finally got your hands on us. Tell us a little bit about the play, how it developed, and your reaction afterwards.
Well, like you said, we went to that play earlier in the game, and it was wide open. Redd just overshot me by a little bit, and then second time we ran it, Redd threw the dig, and I got 10, 12 yards on it. And then I knew 3rd and 10, 1 minute and something to go. He calls Y box, and I was like, oh man, I gotta. This is my route, this is my play. So I gotta do my best to get open and get in field goal range. That's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, get in field goal range, and then we'll kick a field goal and win it. But I was so wide open that I couldn't believe it. And so when I caught it, I was just thinking, all right, I got to score now. So I went in and scored and made a good play for the team.
What's going through your mind, or the mind of a player, when you know the play's been called and you know it's you, and it's a situation like that late in the game? What's going through your mind?
The first thing is, yes, finally I get a play called for me. And the second thing is kind of like, oh no, all the coaches are going to be looking at me. They're going to critique everything I do, so I got to be perfect. But I mean, once you run the same, you'll run that play, over and over again in practice. So by the time game comes, it's just second nature to you. You just go out and do it, and hopefully all the situations are perfect, and it's a lucky game. So.
It seems like the timing with the wide receivers and the sophomore quarterback is as good as it can be, I think, 3 games into the season. Talk to us a little bit about how you develop timing with a young quarterback who's never really had a lot of experience at the college level before. And especially then also you in your first season really getting a lot of playing time.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of the receivers are older. They're more experienced. And so we kind of know what quarterback should be doing, what he should be doing, what he should look like. Even though I haven't played that much, I know, just because I've been around. Adam Schaefer was a great quarterback here, and I try to tell Redd, give him some pointers that he used to do and stuff like that. But we just like to keep Redd confident. That's the #1 thing, because you can always tell when he's back there and he's not confident, because he's moving around, like seeing ghosts, seeing defensive linemen that aren't there. And we just want to keep him confident, and that just starts by running good, precise routes so that he knows that if he looks, our way, we're going to be open. And so it's all in the confidence. And he's got the arm, he's got the talent. He's just young,
What did this game against West Alabama teach the football team?
It taught us that we had some cojones to go out there and go play against those men of West Alabama. On film, we watched their film, and they were playing other D2 teams. So on film, we were like, oh, we've got this. We've got these guys. So we got there, and we're actually pretty confident going into the game. Then out there, the speed of the game is so much faster, and the guys are so much bigger, and the hits are a lot harder. And but I mean, even when we realized like, oh, might be a long day, we still stuck in there. All the starters still played, and we just battled out till then. And even though we lost, I feel like we got a ton better than if we would have just went out and played some lesser team and blew them out of the water. So.
Well, as Coach Joseph said, all the goals that the team has for the season are still in place. They're all reachable, and now you're starting conference play. Do you sense that the team understands that now the season really kind of begins again?
Oh, definitely. The first couple games, non-conference games, they're just kind of tests to see kind of how you're going to be in the year. But then once you get to the conference, none of those conference games matter. I mean, non-conference games matter because you could lose every non-conference game, get blown out, and then come and win every conference game, so go to the playoffs and have that shot. So, it's like a rebirth kind of thing. We have a second chance. So.
Tell us a little bit about what you're studying here at MC. You can tell us actually why you decided to come to Mississippi College and what you're studying, and maybe what you plan to do when you leave MC.
Well, I came to MC to get a good education. That was my #1 goal. And football is just a game I love. So I was like, oh, I'll go to school and play football. That just sounds like a great idea, And then MC has the best educational programs, really, out of all the D3 schools I looked at. So I was like, all right, I'm going to MC, going to be a Choctaw. And so I came and found a great business program that they have, and going to pursue that, and then hopefully get a job after I graduate. So.
Well, we certainly think you will. Think you'll be successful, and congratulations on the good start to the season, and we're looking forward to a good game against Hardin-Simmons.
All right.
Alex Archer, senior wide receiver from Shreveport, Louisiana.